Hi, boys and girls. It's me, Miss P. I'm here to read you another story this week. But before I do, I see that a lot of us are not getting on to read the stories from last week. I don't have many subscribers or views. That makes me kind of sad. It's okay if we don't like some of the stories that we read, but the skills that we are using when we read these stories are very, very important. So please take some time just to listen. And even if you don't work on the full activity, so that way you know what we're talking about each week. This week, we're going to read Sticks, and we're going to talk about retelling a story. Retelling a story is when you tell the most important part of the story from the beginning to the end. Now, when I go to tell my friends about a story that I read, I don't tell them everything. I only tell them the most important parts. The most important parts can be found in the kind of characters that we're looking at, their names, and where the story takes place, like the setting, and the big events that happen from the beginning to the end. It's up to you to read the story and find the most important parts. So now I'm going to start reading, and you're going to be listening to find those parts and those events for me, okay? Let's see. The story is called Sticks. This story begins on a hot summer day when a cold, tasty treat began melting away. It was so very hot, and it happened so quick. What once was a popsicle was now a stained stick. Deep in a puddle that was getting quite sticky, that sad little stick cried and felt rather icky. I should not have gone out when it was so hot. I was sweet and amazing, but now I am not. What can I do? This has all gone so wrong. I'm just a plain stick. Oh, where do I belong? The stick heard a voice from way up in a tree. Hello down there. You can come hang with me. I couldn't help hearing what you have been through. My name is Twig, and I'm made of wood too. Please do not cry and just listen to me. Before a sweet popsicle, you're part of a tree. There's so much in this world for you to explore. You will get through this and be more than before. Twig quickly jumped down from the very tall tree and said, Stick, there is something I'd like you to see. Sometimes things happen and the reasons aren't clear, but give it some time and the answers appear. She knew her friend Pencil could draw something grand. Hopefully he could help Stick understand. I was once a stick too, and nothing much more. But then one special day, I got a gray core. I didn't know how to draw, so I swirled a nice line, and then I discovered I'd made a design. You are amazing. Can't you see? I'm just a stained stick. My only talent was melting too quick. I cannot draw or do a fun trick. I'll always be just an icky, sticky stick. Twig knew she needed to show Stick even more, something amazing that he could not ignore. So they went to see Brush. He was once lost too, but now he could paint with red, yellow, and blue. Brush was a plain stick, and nothing much more. But one special day, he got bristles galore. Look at him now! Look at all he can do! He easily made that fun splatter crew. It is true what Twig said. I was once just like you. Please don't be afraid to try something new. I know you are scared. I can tell by your face. But it might take some time to find your right place. We believe in you. Can't you see? I'm just a stained stick. My only talent was melting too quick. I cannot paint or do a fun trick. I'll always be just an icky, sticky stick. Boys and girls, do you think that's true? I don't know, we're going to have to keep looking at the events in the story to figure out what's going to happen next. Listen to me. You are pretty great. Don't say I can't. Say I can and celebrate. I know you have not been a plain stick before. You have the chance now to be something much more. Twig saw the stick was still very upset, so she thought they should go back to where they first met. Back at the sweet puddle of sugary goo, Twig thought Stick might find a good clue. Then Twig looked up. It's been there all along. That little stick house could be where you belong. Twig was excited. She ran up the tree and shouted to Stick, "Hurry up! Follow me!" Stick couldn't believe Twig had climbed up so high. "I've never climbed a tree, and I'm too scared to try." Just then a bluebird flew down to the ground and lifted Stick up without making a sound. The bird placed him gently in the last open space. Finally Stick found his new happy place. "This is where I belong. I can make art in a tree. It was quite a journey, but I'm glad to be me." Stick never forgot that one hot summer day and was glad that his popsicle melted away. He made some true friends and a beautiful tree art and learned it's never too late to have a fresh start. The end. Boys and girls, there will be an activity in the description box below. Please take your time and look at it and know that you are amazing and special just like the stick, and that I'm hoping that you guys are staying safe and healthy and that you're doing your work and you're getting ready to have a fun summer. Bye guys!